Every year, hundreds of thousands of Kenyans pass through Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, either on their way out of the country or as they come back. Depending on who you ask, their experiences at the airport are either bad or good. But in the last few months, a number of Kenyans in the diaspora, and especially those flying in from the United States, have had unkind words for some of the operations at the port of entry.
At the airport, I lost some items and I had zipped up my suitcase, but I came to realize that these guys can open a suitcase and then close it again to look like nobody has interfered with it. And I realized that when the custom people, I forgot my keys, and the custom people say that they can open, and they did open the suitcase. So after going home, having been in a hurry, after going home, when I arrived, I realized I've lost a number of items, and that was so embarrassing. And I would rather say for anybody else, it could be so bad. It is so ashamed for my own country to do things, and I hope they are not gonna be doing this thing again, because we get visitors who come through the same airport, and they might be tourists. If they lose, say for example, you lose a camera and you're coming to picture the animals and all these kind of things, then the essence of your visit will not be there.
So did you get a chance to report this matter to the authorities?
I did not actually, as I have said, that when I got my suitcase, which was left behind, and that's how I realized. Then I didn't have time, having been so busy, and I didn't unpack my bags until the following day, and that's when I realized that I have lost a number of items which were presents for my siblings and my friends and my parents.
Several are complaining of malpractices which many would have thought are a thing of the past.
My experience at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport is not the best, because we need to do something about that airport. That airport is a door to our visitors who are coming home, and we need to take care of that, because there are some petty thieves at the airport. For example, when I went to Kenya, they went into my boxes and removed some envelopes there, and I was sent by people from Atlanta, Georgia, and it was very unfortunate and very embarrassing for somebody to take stuff home and then open your box and then find they've been gone. And I've heard from my friends about similar cases where you take your stuff home, and by the time you get your suitcase, you open and you get stuff missing in that box. So kindly wanna ask is, Kenyans, let's get together and we correct these things, because this is our country and we want a good image. That airport, we need to do what we can do for the sake of our visitors and all of us.
That is very wrong. We have worked for these things, taking things to our parents, just to reach in the airport, that you find that you have nothing. That is very wrong. You people back home, you need to live a honest life. Don't take things you didn't work for. Be honest to yourself so that God can bless you.
Such kind of stories make us a bit shaky, because we have been told to go back at home and invest, and some of those things which you want to invest back at home are in your suitcase, bags. So if they go missing, definitely we'll come back here saying the climate in Kenya is not that conducive, because our airports are the gateway to the country. That's like the doorway to your home. But if you get thieves dealing you on the door, even you haven't gone inside your home, it's clear is bringing a wrong picture.
Well, it's so sad that when you're going home, you lose your stuff at your home airport, but when you go through the other airports like Amsterdam, Paris, you never lose anything. I just wonder, why can't our airport be like those other airports?
For me, I'll put it solely on Kenya Airports Authority to invest on their security machinery, because it's us diasporians, even tourists from other countries who are coming into our country, and if these small minor issues occur back here at home or where we are, even the tourists will have a negative attitude towards our country. So I'll put it blamely on the Kenya Airports Authority to come up with something tangible, so that we don't, at least when you go to back home, things will be swift, done easily, and at least will be appreciated when you are at home.
When they are hiring those people who work in the airport, we should scrutinize them to see that they are honest people. Background, you check their background before you hire them. So we need honest people. When you are in the airport, you know who you are dealing with. We have very expensive things you put in your luggages. So we need honest people, honest society.
Hopefully the government will look at that scenario and they bring a change, which will be glad visiting our home regularly.
Others have taken to social media to either compliment the Kenya Ports Authority or to just vent. And although a number observed that a lot had changed and even gave kudos to the airport management, it is crystal clear that most Kenyans who had a thing or two to say about the gateway to their motherland were skeptical.
We used to hear of these things before, but I'm surprised that they still exist, and they really need to do something about it, because this is so sad.
And after listening to and reading from many Kenyans, we decided to call the airport and give the officials the right of reply. And this is how our conversation went. Hello? Yes, please. My name is BMJ Muriithi. I work for NTV. Yes, I have a few complaints that I've received about the airport. Are you the right person to speak to?
Complain on what, please? It's about what?
About people's bags being opened at the airport.
Oh, kindly hold on, yeah? Kindly hold on. You're calling from where?
I'm calling from the US.
US.
BMJ Muriithi.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know that we are recording this conversation.
Yes.
Yeah, because we are receiving many complaints about people who are traveling to Kenya, and when they come back this way, they say that that their bags have been tampered with.
On which flight?
Different flights.
Different flights.
Yes, and it's not just one person. I'm talking about more than 10 people. Have you received any complaints? And who am I speaking to, please?
Joel Osinta.
Joel Osinta. Just spell it for me kindly.
Osinta. My safety supervisor.
You are the security supervisor?
Yes.
Okay, have you received any complaints from any of the people flying in?
No. Well, actually, we usually have data on that, on those reports when they come in. But so far what we have is flights when they come, their luggage remain behind, they come later, they pick them. That is the only thing we have in record. But bags which have been tampered with, no, we haven't received any report. In our records, we don't have that report.
So do you think these people are just cooking up a story about their missing luggage, and some luggage that has been, whose padlocks have been cut and stuff removed from the bags?
No, actually, okay, we usually get those reports and record them, but so far we haven't received that kind of report. The only thing I know is most passengers, their bags remain behind. Then they come, they are told to come later, and the airline sometimes advises them that they deliver, they give their address and all that, they deliver to them. That's the only thing I've seen, and that's what we have in record.
So when was the last time you had somebody complain about the luggage?
That was long. I can't remember when. Actually, it's been long, because since we put in the CCTV and all that, I haven't received any report of that kind. Because we have CCTV everywhere, and then people are seated watching the movement of bags and all that. The only issue is that baggage remaining behind, then they are told they will deliver, and sometimes the airline doesn't deliver. That's the only issue. Actually, the complaint we have that they don't deliver the luggage to them. It forces them to come and pick them. But sometimes the airline compensates them. They pay for the taxi. They have come with the taxi and all that. That's the complaint I've had, that Kenya, they promise they are delivering the luggage. They don't deliver. It forces the owner to come and pick it.
And when did you install the CCTVs?
It works 24 hours. And they give the report to me every day.
No, when did you install? When were they mounted? Like a year ago or how long ago?
It's been operational around 8 months ago. About 8 months ago.
Yeah, because the cases that have been reported are very recent, and I'm surprised that you are not familiar, you are not aware of it.
How long ago is that?
Late last month.
Late last month, no. No, I haven't. Actually, in our record, that's where we record everything. Even those baggages, all people leave their phones, iPads, and all that, we have them in our store. So I have that record of what we have. But anything else that somebody has tampered with the bag is broken into, no, haven't had that of late. Actually, since the CCTV and the monitoring, the security, we have people patrolling and escorting the luggage from the aircraft to the arrivals where people pick their luggage. We haven't seen anything like that.
And just before I let you go, what would you do if somebody made such a complaint to your office?
We the airline immediately.
You do what, sorry?
We report it to the office, we record it, we take it up with the airline, the particular airline.
Okay.
Yeah, because they have their contingency plan of escorting the luggage from the aircraft to the baggage hall.
Okay.
And if they don't have, we have our people who patrol there. They say this flight was not escorted, the security was not manned properly, if there is anything like that. But so far, we haven't had anything like that.
No, but I'm saying if this happens at the airport, obviously the people that man the airport are Kenyan, I mean, are from the Kenya Airports Authority, if I understand it well. And therefore, if somebody says that their staff has been tampered with at the airport, then what recourse do those people, does such a person have?
They are compensated.
By the airport?
By the airline.
By the airline?
The Air Forces airlines compensate them. And actually they take the fund is lost, and then we follow it up to make sure the person is compensated.
Okay, sir. Okay, I appreciate your time.
Thanks so much, sir.
And because we are going to, I wanted to give you a chance to respond to these complaints, okay, because I did not want to just listen to one side of the story.
Exactly. But if you have any issue concerning that, you can raise it in our office. We shall act. A particular case, if you have anything like that, you would give it to us, and then because we have the CCTV, if that complaint comes, we shall follow the CCTV to see who did that, or whether it's the ferry of the airline or what happened.
Okay.
Okay. So we shall rewind the clip or follow up with the flights, all that.
Okay, maybe then I will tell these people that have come complaining that they can file a complaint with you and tell you exactly which day it was they were flying in or out, and then you can take it from there, right?
Exactly. Anytime they come, if there's an issue, they come to KIA Security Office. They will be assisted at the international arrivals.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Welcome, sir. Thanks. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Now, on listening to both sides of the story, one is left wondering who is telling the truth and who is not. BMJ Muriithi, NTV, Atlanta.